Other tools I encountered using these technologies, most tools that I used in my production, in making my magazine, were on Photoshop and InDesign, and those were the ones that I used to create certain effects with my images, such as with the moving guitar image, as well as increasing like brightness and decreasing brightness, and adding uh, effects such as like saturation and like sort of glass effects or like smudged effects to clear up certain parts of the images. So in Photoshop, I mainly used the eraser tool, as the images I were using were either using 3-point lighting or using the green screen. And of course, if you use the green screen, you have to remove all of the green screen. And if I did do it, and then you can put the image behind it. So on my green screen images, I use the Magic Eraser tool, which when you click on it, if you use it, you click on a certain part of the screen, and it will take that part of the image away. So that was the quick and easy way of using it to get rid of the green screen in the background. However, because you couldn't see what it was going to remove, you would sometimes click on it to remove something, and an entire part of your image would just go. So you then, it wasn't quite suitable for what I was doing. So I either used the Magic Wand tool and then went around it with the eraser. As with the Magic Wand tool, you could see what you were selecting, and then you could delete it, and you could go quite close up in person with the image and edit it that way. So that was good. So I used that and the eraser tool mainly. Specific tools in Photoshop I used, start with generic photo tools in Photoshop that I used included just the text box tool, which let you put text, resize a text, add like boldness to a text, change the font of the text, what you wanted, and all that. And you could do that within the text tool. Trying to think. Another tool that I used was the effects on the text, which you did by selecting the layers at the side of the screen, which held the effects, and you could include stuff like a drop shadow, inner highlighting so that the text looked brighter, which I did on my headline and my contents headline. And then another effect that I used was, like I said, the blur tool on my guitar image, which was found in Edit, and then you click on effects and it goes to a whole gallery of effects, which is very useful. However, if you're looking for something quite specific, it means that you might not be able to find it, as it's only limited to that amount of tools. To get the font that I wanted for my text, I had to go to a site called Dafont, which could allow you to download what text fonts that you wanted, and then you could download it to the Mac computer and then use them in your images and everything that you wanted to use it for, as that's when it was then yours to use wherever you wanted it to. What other technologies, tools would I like to use in the future controlled assessments? As the next assessment we're doing is going to be video and music videos, I'd probably like to learn more about cutting and editing, as it's quite useful for you can use it for film, you can use it for short films, you can use it for music videos. It'll be quite useful to know that technology and how to use that technology. I'd also like to learn more about how to creatively use the tools in Photoshop, as that'd be useful for me for if we were going to make music frames and music album covers, is what I'm trying to say, album covers, as then you can use the effects to make something quite creative for the effects. I'm not sure any other tools that I can think of, but it's mainly